My wife and I have had this house built and they completed it in October of 2006.
With Howie's home here, basically the roof in the beginning when he called us out was about 18 years old. And in Florida with a good architectural shingle, you're kind of getting towards the end of that lifespan. In his particular case, he had gotten up on the roof himself and realized that there was a lot of granular loss and the shingles were starting to kind of lose their adhesion to themselves. The seals were starting to break.
We started to discuss it and I felt comfortable with him. And his price was in line with other prices that I had anyway. And I liked the product, and I liked the recommendations, I liked the color selection. And so I decided, he wasn't the cheapest, I'll be honest, okay? But, I felt we were in line and I thought, I'm gonna get a better job out of this deal because at least this man's paying attention to what's going on. It was definitely the right decision in my book.
One thing that he mentioned to me that really stuck out to me is that we were the only company that he had out that actually got on the roof to inspect it. And everybody else that he had basically just pulled a satellite image, and it does give you the square footage, but it doesn't give you the little nuances and different things here and there of what's actually wrong with the roof.
Josh took the time, to discuss different types of underlayment that they could put down, and he explained every type and showed me samples and told me what would do well for me.
Ultimately, we went back with an Atlas architectural shingle and a synthetic underlayment for him, and then just reinforced the valleys with some peel and stick and some valley metal, and of course replaced all the drip edge, all the other components up there for him, just to make sure that there wasn't anything reused to cause any issues later on down the road.
The other thing that was important was that, we do get hurricanes, obviously we all know that, so I wanted to make sure that, the roof was going to be there when the hurricane went through. I never lost a shingle on my original roof, and I don't want to start now. It was a big investment, but it's well worth it, and I'm very happy with the job and the way it came out. Now, I will be honest and tell you that the very first time it rained after they did it, I went through the whole freaking house, looking at every closet and every ceiling, just to make sure nothing was dripping, but everything was fine. Everything they said they would do, they did.
With Covenant Roofing, our slogan is "the difference is the promise," and that promise means a lot of different things. To me, it more revolves around, one, the promise that we're going to take care of our homeowners and do the right thing and be fair, but ultimately just taking care of our homeowners and taking care of the community, because honestly, without the homeowners and the communities that we work for, we wouldn't have a business.
It was just a fantastic experience, the whole thing.